Good morning children, welcome to the online class. Today our lesson topic is rain and rivers. All the living beings on this earth, they needed water. Where do we get this water? That too drinking water, pure water. We get the main source of that water is rainfall. In that rainfall, how we get? We will discuss. Firstly, how do we get rainfall? By the evaporation only. It is a process of evaporation and precipitation only. Evaporation means all the water bodies, whatever there on this earth, that will be evaporated and this will form as a clouds when they are far away from the earth's surface. That become clouds. Then that clouds, by the precipitation act process, we get the rainfall. How do we get that rainfall in our Andhra Pradesh? We will see. Rainfall in Andhra Pradesh. Generally we think that where the water bodies are more, there that evaporation process is more. In the oceans that evaporation is more. So the rainfall also more near the and on the oceans. But on the land, what about the land? These clouds travel thousands of kilometers and these gave rainfall on the land also. In our Andhra Pradesh, how do we get? In our Andhra Pradesh, we get a rainfall in the month of, generally in the month of June till the month of October. That means that is our rainy season. This rainy season starts with the arrival of southwest monsoon. Southwest monsoon. This rainfall, the rainfall we get in Andhra Pradesh from southwest monsoon winds. These winds start in the ocean. In the summer we know that the water evaporates very fast, then what will happen? This form as a clouds and that clouds only give rainfall. That clouds move in the southwest direction. These are southwest monsoons also, these winds also have two branches. One is Arabian branch and another one Bay of Bengal branch. Two branches are there for this. Then what happened? These Arabian branches entered into our country in the starting of June. Then by crossing Western Ghats, it reaches our Andhra Pradesh in the Rayalaseema districts. Actually, because of this rain-bearing clouds, the Rayalaseema has to get more rainfall, enough rainfall. But the rainfall in the Rayalaseema was very scanty. Rayalaseema, it became as a dry region, Rayalaseema. Because this Rayalaseema is in the rain shadow region. When these clouds are traveling in the mountainous, when they are crossing the mountains, they will rise some height up. Then what will happen? That rain, it starts raining in that mountainous region. After crossing that mountain, the adjoining, that leeward side of that mountain won't get a rainfall. In that zone only this Rayalaseema, that's why we won't get enough rainfall, abundant rainfall due to this southwest monsoon. Then after traveling a little bit, when it reaches Telangana, again the clouds starts raising. Again there they will get some rainfall. And after that Telangana, it moved towards the coastal Andhra, and we are also able to get enough rainfall by this southwest monsoons. Which is this monsoon? Southwest monsoon. Because of this only we are able to start our agriculture works. We know that in the month of June only our agriculture works start. Our Kharif season starts at the time only. Then, in what this, if this winds moves from the ocean, it will cause cyclonic storms. That's why only in the month of May we will get some storms, because there's these clouds which formed by the evaporation, they move towards the ocean. See, then we are getting some storms. When the wind moves very fastly, swirlings will form. Then it will give cause whirlpools and whirlpool winds also. And what happened from June to October? These winds give southwest monsoon winds give enough rainfall to our Andhra Pradesh, and throughout India they will give rainfall. And in the month of October they return, and with that particularly this due to the southwest monsoons, Tamil Nadu region won't get enough rainfall. But when it returns as a northeast monsoon, or that we call it as a northeast monsoon, and retreating monsoons also we call that. By that, Tamil Nadu region is receiving more rainfall. Okay, northeast monsoon, they return in the month of October. From October onwards, that's why only in the month of November we will get so many. It is a time of cyclones in the month of November. Due to this northeast monsoon return, we are getting all this rain, in this way rainfall. Then how do we get? What happened with that rainfall? We will discuss now. We get enough rainfall, a good amount of rainfall. Then what happened with that water? Then that rainfall which we get in the mountains, they move towards the plain areas in a streams. What is the starting position of that? In a stream, in a thin channel they will start. In a thin channel that water flow will start. That streams, at the time it is very thin, then the speed also very fast. It moves very fast, and it takes away all the upper layer, whatever the contents are there, it carries that also on its flow. When it reaches plain, it becomes broad. It becomes broader, and it became, at the time, it is only, we call it as a river. It became a river, and some of the streams also join with this river. Some of the streams also join together and they form as a river. And that the streams which join with the broad river, large rivers, that we call it as a tributaries. When the flow of the water becomes broader, the speed will slow. The speed of that water will become slow. Then what happened? That whatever the contents they brought on the flow, they deposit on the sea, on the coastal sides. Then that lands are suitable for agriculture. That is only formation of a plain. And that river's journey ends with the joining the sea. The flow of river ends with the sea. When it is nearby the sea, When it is nearby the sea, it can't hold all the silt and all the contents which it brought. It leaves out at the edge of the sea. When flood comes, what will happen? On its way, there was that silt was already accumulated there. Then they start to get a new channels. That is only give the shape of a delta. That is only give the shape of delta. In our Andhra, we have two deltas. One is Godavari and another one is Krishna. Because in our Andhra, we have two largest flowing rivers are there. They are Krishna and Godavari. They start from the Western Ghats and they join in a Bay of Bengal. In Rayalaseema also some of the rivers are flowing, but they won't get enough rainfall. In some months of the year, they will become dry. They will become dry and they won't get enough rainfall. But in our Andhra, the river Godavari and Krishna, they have enough river throughout the year. Thank you. Remaining class will be discussed in the next class.